Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And today while out on a toy hunt, I came across another very cool Transformer from the Transformers Legacy run. I think it's pretty cool, even though the G1 version of this character was pretty much a pest. So guys, let's go ahead, let's take a look at Transformers Legacy Shrapnel. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and let's bring out the action figure so we can take a quick look at him. And here he is right here, but before we actually take a look at the figure, like always, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the packaging. Now he has a big open window so you can see the figure there, very cool. And on the bottom here, you got a picture of him in his alt mode, along with at the bottom you got Transformers Legacy Evolution, you got his name Shrapnel there. Here's the logo one more time. Hopefully my camera can focus on it. There we go. Really cool artwork of him on the front cover right there. And then you got Transformers on the side here along with the logo. And then you got a cool picture of Shrapnel here on the side of the box. And a close-up. And then you got some more product shots of Shrapnel here on the back in both modes. And then you got this Evo Fusion, which I think is referring to his weapons. It takes 11 steps to transform him, which is not that bad. Here's some more artwork here on the side of the box. Plastic-free packaging, which means people can get a hold of the heads and rip them off. That's what I see. Here's the top of the box here, in case you guys want to look at the QR code there. Here's some more Lego Mumbo Jumbo. And that pretty much wraps up the box, guys. So guys, let's go ahead, let's get him out of the box, and let's take a look at the actual action figure. Alright guys, so here is Shrapnel out of the box, looking really cool, but let's go ahead and let's get a closer look at the figure. Now, as you can see, he does have lots of detail going on with him. He does have a very nice head sculpt. He is somewhat shiny, especially on the black parts, which is fine. Now, he doesn't really have many hollow parts except for those parts in the arms right there and on the back of the thighs. But pretty much for the most part, this figure is filled out very nicely. It does have some quite good feel to it. When you actually pick him up, he's not too heavy, not too light. He doesn't feel like he's gonna break in my hands, and he doesn't feel like he's gonna be super tough to maneuver. So that's a plus side for this figure right here. And I actually do like the Insecticons because they are pretty cool. But as articulation goes, his head is really stiff, so it's hard to move it left or right. So I'm really not gonna chance it, but it does move a little bit. Now when it comes to the arms, they do go out 90 degrees at the shoulder, and they rotate at 360 degrees at the shoulder as well. He also does have a little bit more than 90 degree elbow pivot right there, and he does have elbow rotation as well. Now he doesn't have much wrist articulation except for a wrist tilt, and that's pretty much due to transformation. Now let's get the arms out of the way. He does have a hip rotation as well, which once again is due to his transformation. And at the hips, he can go almost 90 degrees out to the side, as you can see here. And he can go a little bit more than 90 degrees forward, and a little bit more than 90 degrees back, as you can see right there. He does have a thigh rotation as well, as you can see there. And when it comes to the foot, he does have a foot tilt. He can tilt them down due to transformation. And he also has an ankle tiltage right there. Now guys, he does have a knee 90 degree bend. I did forget to show it, but I will show it later on in the video, and you'll see it when I pose him up. But let's go ahead and stand him up, because this character does come with some accessories. So let's take a look at some of the accessories that Shrapnel comes with. Let me go ahead and grab these here. Now he does come with the gun that pretty much looks like his G1 gun. Hold on here, let me get the camera to focus on it. Okay. Alright, that didn't help at all. Okay, let's see. Oh, I hate this camera. Focus on the front. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get it. But this looks like somewhat of the G1 gun right there. And he also comes with two other accessories. Now you have these right here that kind of look like pistols that he can duel with. So you can put these in each of his hands. And I believe they're also part of his transformation as well. So let's go ahead, let's just put these in the arms. Now he's got like some dual pistol wielding he could do. And we can go ahead and place his G1 gun on the back here. So you got this little design here, which is pretty cool. I love that the fact that they have these ports all over the figures. So you can do pretty much whatever you want in opposed to posing them up and setting them up with weapons and everything. There it goes right there. Now it does say these accessories do combine into a bigger weapon. So let's go ahead, let's combine them and let's take a look and see what it looks like. Is it worth doing? Sometimes these things, when they tell you to combine them, really don't do much, don't make any improvements. Sometimes it looks worse. Let's see with these. It didn't look all that great on the back of the box, so I'm pretty sure it's not going to look any better in person. But now he can actually hold it with two hands, so let's see if we can actually set this up for him to hold double-handed. And I think we got it. Just gotta angle this right so this way it's lined up with the fist. Alright, and there you go. That is the, I guess, the evil fusion that they're talking about on the back of the box. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. It's not something I'm gonna set up him on the shows to be doing. We'll figure out something with his accessories, but he will be carrying his G1 gun on display when he's on the shelf. That is a definite, because that thing does look really cool on him. Alright, so let's go ahead and put his G1 gun right there. See if we can get him to stand up. There we go. He does look really cool. Now we do have another Insecticon. We did a video on him in the past. So let me go ahead, let me grab him, and let's put them side by side. Alright guys, so here is Shrapnel with my other Transformers Legacy Insecticon Kickback. Once again, they look really cool. I think they're going to look really good on the shelves, and all I need is one more to complete the set, which is Bombshell. But enough of Shrapnel's robot mode. Let's go ahead, let's transform him, and let's check out his alt mode.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Pa, look!
What is it?
It's the Insecticons, an evil new menace from the world of the Transformers.
The Transformers, more than DDI. The Transformers. Insecticon, transform the Dynamite! The Transformers, more than DDI.
Each sold separately from Hasbro.
We now return to the Transformers.
Alright guys, so here he is in his alt mode, which is a mechanical beetle, which I think looks pretty good. It looks a lot better than the G1. Let's go ahead and get a closer look here. As you can see, this thing is pretty full. Hopefully my camera don't jump in and out of focus too much. You got a spot on top there to mount his G1 weapon. And his two pistols kind of act like bug legs at the bottom there. As you can see, you mount them under the arms. It is a pretty simple transformation, almost kind of keeping it like the G1, not too complicated, but still nevertheless very cool. I'm actually glad I picked them up. I was debating whether or not to get the legacy versions of the Insecticons. I did have these as a kid and I thought they were pretty cool. Let's go ahead and bring out Kickback in his alt mode as well, so we can put these two guys together. Let's check that out. That does look really cool. And guys, that is awesome. This is a great figure, and I think this is where we're gonna end the video for today. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up another episode of Toy Collector Review. Now when it comes to Shrapnel, is he worth adding to your collection? Definitely so. If you guys can get your hands on all three Insecticons, I think it'll make a great addition to any collection. These guys are built pretty good. So far I had Kickback and I got Shrapnel, and I am pleased with both of them. And being that I did get the Insecticons when I was a child, and I did have them, to see them now with a little bit more flexibility and a little bit more playability to them is pretty cool. And like I said, I am pleased to pick him up, and I do recommend them out there for anybody who's collecting Transformers. Do get your hands on him. He is really cool. Well guys, once again, we come to that point in the video where if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I put out a new video, and share these videos on all your social media platforms. And guys, if there's anything in particular you would like to see on this channel, go ahead and hit me in the comment section below, and I will do my best to get that out there for you guys. And guys, once again, don't forget to smash that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Once again, guys, I'm Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.